They did it again. They lost again. Look, 8-4. I don't know. Is it over yet? How many game? How many game? 6. Oh my God. Yep. That's happened again, Montreal Canadiens, for the 8th time in the last 10 game. They gave 4 goals and more, and they lost again the Washington Capitals by a score of 8-4. And we'll give you everything you need to know. Maybe you should not know, but it's happening between the Capitals and the Montreal Canadiens. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another post-game Montreal Canadiens. Game number 76. Yes, the Montreal lost by a score to 8-4. But before we start, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the likes. This is really what we're looking for. Tell me what you think about the performance of Montreal Canadiens. And let's dive in right away. Tell you what's happening between the Montreal and the Capitals. That's what we do at the beginning. We talk about the score sheet of the game. First of all, the first period, he has only 1 goal. He came for the Washington Capitals. Nick Down score his 10th of the season. Orlov and Mantha got 1 assist, a helper at 12:23. Honestly, Washington was a little bit not there for first period. Montreal was all over them, but again, for the second night back-to-back, Vanecek was solid. Make a couple of big saves. We have 1 breakaway by Anderson and did not score. And the shot was 15-7 after 20 minutes for Montreal. We're looking great there. That's the sadness about this game. We dominate this game the first 20 minutes. 1 power play for both teams. And that's pretty much what happening about that. And Montembeault was not busy, but Capitals took advantage of the opportunity to take the lead 1-0. Second period and the third period, everything changed, obviously. It's all about the Washington. But before that, we tied the game at the beginning of the second period. So again, Montreal, they are in the game. Jake Haven is 11 of the season. They were Rex Savard got an assist at 1:56. But everything fall apart about 7 minutes 57. 1 Montreal Canadien and the Washington got a 2-minute penalty, and they play 4 versus 4. At that moment, looked like the momentum changed because Mantha back-to-back scored 2 goals in 34 seconds and changed completely the rest of the game. Gave the lead by 2 to the Washington, 3-1. Ellard got also, last Ellard, ex-Montreal Canadien, got 2 assists on those both goals. Then, right away, Montreal come back, got the lead by 1. A few seconds later, honestly, 14 seconds later, Rand Pullen scored his first of the 2 goals the night. Petri Hoffman got an assist, but 6 minutes later, Alex Ovechkin, great pass by Kuznetsov. Ovechkin cut in front of the net and gave back the lead by 2 to the Washington. Was the last goal of the period. 4-2 after 20 minutes. We have 18 shots by the Capitals and 9 only for the Montreal Canadiens. Do we have to blame Montembeault? I don't think so overall. It's just the defensive zone coverage was not great, and they got beat on 4 versus 4. Both teams, also Montreal during that period, killed a 5 versus 3 for over 1 minute and did not give that goal. That's the sadness about that period. And then the both teams have also an extra power play. Montreal did not take advantage. So after 40 minutes, is 4-2 to Washington. The shot are 25-24 advantage the Capitals at that moment. And during the third period, Montreal, for the second time of the game, cut the lead by 1. Poland scored his 8th of the season, second of the night. Pitlick, Romanov got an assist at 2:22. And then so, let's do it again. But the Capitals hit Montreal right away. Less than 1 minute later, Hathaway scored his 13th of the season, down, and Larson got an assist. And then 1 minute and 22 seconds, Orlov scored his 12th of the season. Mantha got his third point of the night and gave back the lead by 3 at that moment. That was over for Montreal because 5 minutes later, Schultz during a power play score his third of the season. Orlov got an extra point and Owenson got an assist. Then 6 minutes later, Nick Gretzky scored his 20th of the season, become the first scorer of the Montreal Canadiens as a 20 goal this season. Petrie got an assist, second point of the game. Finally, during another power play, Oshie scored his 10th of the season. Kusnikov and Carlson got an assist. The shot was 16-9 during that period. 2 power play for the Capitals. They scored during both opportunities. Montreal had 0 power play. And that was the end of the game, guys, by the score to 8-4. Montreal had 3 breakaways during that period. During that game, they never score. That's what is more important. The Montreal cannot capitalize on those opportunities. The last 2 games, final score 8 Washington and the Montreal Canadiens 4. Let's dive in for the 3-star of the game. The 3rd star, Rand Pullen, 2 goals for the young men, 7 in the 8th. Orlov have 3.1 goal. He's 12 of the season with 2 assists. Finally, Anthony Mantha, 4 points, 2 goals, 2 assists. Mantha always play good. Again, Montreal Canadiens. The number by number. The shot 41-32 advantage Washington. The face-off 56-44 for the Montreal Canadiens. The power play 0-2 Montreal, 2-6 for the Capitals. They hit 34-21 advantage the Capitals. The block shot 18 Montreal, 12 for the Washington Capitals. Minute penalty 16 Montreal, 8 only for the Washington. Finally, they gave away 16 Montreal and 10 for the Capitals. The best player for the Washington, Mantha, have 4 points. He shot also 5 times on Montembeault. The TOI, John Carlson, 23-56. And finally, Vanecek have a save percentage of 8.75. For the Montreal Canadiens, Jeff Petrie have 2 shots on the 2 points yesterday, 2 assists. Zuski shot 5 times on the Vanecek. Romanov 23-49. Finally, Montembeault have a save percentage only a .805. Time for the Frenchy corner. Montreal lost 8-4. 8 of the last 10 games they lost. Montreal gave 4 goals and more. And that's the problem they have right now on the defensive zone coverage. It's not very good. And that's a big problem. Martin Saint-Louis, after the press conference, after the game, during his press conference, I like to talk about this to listening him. He said, we play a good, solid player. And the turnover is really the 4 versus 4. But he said, but that's all. The rest of the game, we did not show up. We tried, but we cannot find a way to tie that game. And we have to give credit for the Capitals. Overall, they was better to us. Martin talk also, it's not about Montembeault, honestly. Although the fact the first shot, it could be possible he could stop it. But overall, the rest of the game, we cannot blame Montembeault. I think he did okay in front of that. He thought at some point, maybe at the beginning of the 3rd period, to remove Montembeault, but he said, well, look, it was not necessary. We still had the game at that moment. Whatever the score was, only 5-2. He said, look, and unfortunately, the 3rd period was something we had to forget. But honestly, I never thought to remove him after 40 minutes. The turnover of the game, for like he mentioned, he said, look, it's a 4 versus 4, kill us. We gave 2 goals back-to-back on 34 seconds, and it looked like we never come back after that close enough to play the rest of the game with them. Whatsoever, we came back with 1 goal trail was not good enough. It was the reason why we lost yesterday. He said, look, we have to give credit. The Washington are strong, are big, they are physical. They don't give you a lot of space on the ice. When they have a chance to hit you, they hit you. And that's something we have to give. That's why you play against the Washington Capitals. He said what we learned is, look, he said all the reps we are doing right now. Whatever is tonight we lost, or the night the game before, everything like that, they're not going to repeat this during the summer. So they need to take advantage of what they learn right now, all the reps they face every time they are on the ice. Because during the summer, they're going to see their own private coach, and they do some French shot, improve their skating, but they're not going to repeat exactly what's going on right now on the ice. So they have to take advantage of those opportunities for the rest of the season. The Caps dominate the last 40 minutes, like I mentioned to you, all over the Montreal Canadiens. They have 34 shots of the 41 and the last 40 minutes. Ovechkin, I don't know. This guy, this specimen is just different. He always want to compete. He has that kind of passion like nobody has. He has fun on the ice. Whatever he's, 36, 37 years old, he still scored his 47 of the season yesterday. And I wouldn't be surprised he raised number 50 before the end of the season. Unbelievable. You have to be impressed for what he accomplished during his career. But the way he plays, he's a big dude. 230. He can hit. And you have to give credit for what he accomplished during his year with an NHL. Not going to be easy for the Montreal Canadiens for the upcoming weeks. 6 games to go. 4 this week. Start Tuesday against Minnesota. Thursday, Flyers. Saturday and Sunday back-to-back. The Ottawa Saturday and the Boston Sunday next weekend. So it's going to be interesting. I really expect to see Carey Price between the pipes at some point during the weeks, maybe 2 games. I want to be surprised. Guys, this complete another post game. I wish during the year I would bring you more joys, more excitement, and more fun to talk about the Montreal Canadiens. But this have to be finished quicker, faster. There will be more fun for everybody. It's a Montreal Canadiens fans. And we'll see what they're going to do for the next 6 games. But until then, my friend, I want to remind you, yes, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, blessing day, everybody. I look forward to see you for the next video with the Hockey Coach Guru, Coach Frenchie.